Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we are playing some Dota 1x6, which is of course made by Xeno. And yesterday he released a big old patch that added an entirely new system. Duels! And then also watches, and there is some other stuff in here, right? If you want to read the patch notes, read the patch notes. But basically, there have been a bunch of changes to the core systems of the game, and the most important one of those is the addition of duels, where you will start dueling each other pretty early on in the game, and then you get rewards based on whether or not you win. So let's see how that works out. I want to show you how it all works, and then we're gonna see how it plays out in an actual game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right into it. All right, we got ourselves a sniper man, and we'll just grab some boots, shrapnel, headshot. And then just launch that bad boy over there. Oh, bit of a disconnect. That's fine. I'm sure they'll be right back. Let me go ahead and start explaining some of the new things around the map then. So we've got some watchers now. Here they are. This one here, and this one here. And then there's one over there. And it is just kind of like around the place a little bit. There's one over here. There's one over here. And you can capture the watchers by just walking up to them. However, it's better than it is in normal Dota. In normal Dota, you have to channel on them, and it's kind of weird and it doesn't feel so good to you. Like, I don't know what they were planning on doing with that, but it just doesn't... I don't really like the way it works in normal Dota. It's a bit smoother here, because the way it works in 1x6 is that you just have to walk up to them, and as long as you're within a radius of them, you will basically automatically capture it, which feels really good. Like, that's nice. I'm surprised that Dota isn't doing it in the same way. Like, it's a little bit odd, to be honest, but anyway. Alright, let's grab these. Thank you very much. We'll get some magic resistance. That seems good. And then we'll just start working on our power threads. That seems nice too. And a little shrapnel on these guys. Hello, friends. Somebody else is already doing something here, aren't you? Yeah, so this right here has been captured. That's what it looks like. Then, there are also additional spots on the runes in the river where you can get some extra movement speed if you walk through it. Just like it's a short little buff. It doesn't last very long, and it goes away if you take damage, but it's still a buff nonetheless. Then bounty runes now spawn every 2 minutes as opposed to... sorry, they already spawn every 2 minutes, but they start spawning at minute 2 as opposed to at minute 4. So that's kind of a big deal. Yeah, this is what it looks like when we capture something. Pretty cool, right? Like, way better than it is in normal Dota, honestly. Alright, go ahead and get a little bit of damage in. But yeah, we can start collecting bounty runes a little bit earlier. And by a little bit earlier, I mean quite a bit earlier. So that definitely speeds up the game even more, and also pushes an even more aggressive, like, early game with like lots of movement being very important. Movement is just like becoming more and more and more important by the second, honestly. Alright. These don't last all that long. So, yeah, just a little bit. I actually probably should have gone for the stack over there, but I don't know. I just wanted this bounty rune before the Zeus can pick it up. Headshot damage is great. I'll pick that up. Thank you very much. Alright, Band of Elven Skin. We'll get a bounty rune. So we got 2 bounties, and I can capture this again. Oh, no, I didn't get this one earlier, but we can capture it now, right? And then I'll use a shrapnel on you. Just kind of start chipping away at this big camp. Right, with headshot as well. We actually do quite a lot of damage now with the 30 extra damage. It's just like second level into it, right? Alright, thank you very much, and back we go. But the really big, really important change is the way the new duel mechanic works. So there's still a final duel. Let me just kind of like clarify that right now. When I'm talking about duels, I'm never going to be talking about the final duel. The final duel is the same as before. There's nothing changed there. But there's new separate duels. Ooh, I do want this. I think we'll get this. I know it's headshot, but like it's a very good upgrade, and we really, really want this in the long run. So I'll get a 10% extra chance for headshot is fantastic. Working through magic immunity is fantastic. It's just super good. Extra knockback distance. Yeah. Alright. Use Assassinate for you guys. Don't you worry about it. No big deal. Primary attribute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So duels are going to start happening at around 19 minutes into the game. And when a duel happens, the top 4 players in the lobby are going to be fighting each other. Not every player, just the top 4. And yes, that is a problem, and we will talk about that later. I am not particularly fond of that idea. But the top 4 players in the lobby will start fighting each other one-on-one, right? Not everybody all at the same time, only one-on-one. But the winners of those duels, they get a white orb, and they get... oh, hello. There's a Zeus over there. Hello, buddy. I don't really think you want to fight me, if I'm completely honest. But I will take your creeps. They will get a white orb and they will get a base disabler. This will take place instead of the creep wave. So the players that are in a duel don't get a creep wave. This does not have any impact on the patrol waves. They still spawn as normal, with the one exception being that patrol waves no longer drop base disablers. The only way to get base disablers now is specifically through winning a duel. Which is why it is really rough that if you are not in the top 4 net worth position when the duels start happening, that you can't get into a duel, because that means players that are behind can't get base disablers anymore. You just can't do it. You can't get them from the patrol wave, you can't get them from a duel, because you don't even have the opportunity to somehow magically, you know, cheese your way into a victory, because you aren't even allowed to fight. Alright, here we go. Active, cooldown 25 seconds, grants invisibility and increases movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds. Creates an illusion that deals 30% damage and takes 250% damage, and whenever we attack, the cooldown reduces by 1. Attacks from more than 450 units away do something. I forgot what they do. What was it? Slow and ignore armor. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Shoot you. Thank you very much. But yeah, so that's just kind of like how this new mechanic works. It's all about... Oh shit, I forgot there's a patrol wave. Ooh. Yeah, those still exist just as before. Hello there, friends. No, the double jump. Yeah, I can't catch up with that. Double jump is too much. I think we probably need a Dragon Lance here. Hurricane Pike specifically. Because otherwise, I don't think we can ever catch that Zeus. He's just a tad little bit too fast. Alright, we'll grab the bounty rune and let's go back. But yeah, so if you are behind, you can no longer get base disablers. You just can't do it. It's just not a possibility for you. You can get necro books from the creeps, which are sort of similar, but they are worse, right? Like, base disablers haven't become less important, they've actually become more important. And that's because this whole new set of mechanic changes explicitly exists to make ending the game easier. So it is not a comeback mechanic, it is very much the opposite. It's a snowball mechanic, like an intentional snowball mechanic. That's how Zeno explained it earlier. Well, he didn't say it's an intentional snowball mechanic, but he said that this was implemented because in high skill lobbies, if you were ahead, you would just never be able to do anything because the other players will gang up on you. And this is supposed to make it so that if you're ahead, if you have a lead, you can actually play the game. I'm gonna leave it up to you to decide what you think of that. Alright. We'll get that minus 2 seconds active headshot cooldown because it's a very nice ability. Headshot is just really good. We do a lot of damage, as you can see. We hit pretty hard. Yeah, I mean, we're mostly headshot right now, but it's just how it goes. Right, I could contest that patrol over there, but don't really care that much. It's kind of far away. And right now, it's more important for us to just focus on farming. And like, the patrol is nice and all, but I was kind of hoping we could maybe snatch up another kill on the puck. We got pretty close, to be honest.
I am future Baumi, future. I come from the future, future. In the future, everything is Dota, future. And the only way we can achieve that future, future, is if you leave a like on the video, future. Thank you, future.
Oh, they're fighting. No? It's just a puck. Wow, you really went out of your way to get that. Alright, let's level up. Take game some more. But yeah, this is actually a mechanic that's not a comeback mechanic in any way. It's very much supposed to be kind of like a game finishing mechanic. And we'll see how that works out. So far my experience has been that yes, it does certainly help you end games. Like that is for sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and take these guys down. Honestly, the creeps don't stand too much of a chance. I mean, we are just pretty strong already with all of our headshot. Oh, headshot heals us. Thank you. Nice. Thank you. Oh, perfect. You perform a quick dash in its selected direction for 220 distance. You cannot be slowed for the next 3 seconds. And attacks reduce the ability cooldown by 1. So now we reduce our E by 2 seconds every time we attack, I think. Is that right? No. No, I think it is right. I'm not sure. But anyway, we reduce the cooldown. And also we get the dash, which is fantastic. Alright, tier 2 token. You're not giving up, I see. So, you know, I'm not somebody who gives up. I've been trying to record a video all day. Legitimately, it's been 6 hours that I've been trying to get one video done. I've not had a very successful day. It's been frustrating. Mostly, I've had, I don't know, a bit of a writer's block this morning. I managed to write about 10 sentences. And honestly, I don't like them. I don't think they're good. so that's frustrating, you know. Spent an entire morning doing jack shit. And then afterwards, I spent the entire day trying to record a video. And I didn't think they were particularly good either. And now it's 10 PM and I haven't even had a shower. Oh, man. So I'm definitely not getting to bed in time today. Stinky. For once, yes. For once, I am indeed stinky. I will accept your judgment. You may judge me if you like. Alright, there's the Zeus over there. I don't know, I'm not really that worried about him. Hello. We're pretty strong if it comes to just like clicking on people. We're sniper. I don't think it's a big surprise if I'm honest, right? It's sniper. We attack things. That's what we do. That's what we're good at. And we've been getting pretty good upgrades too. With this build you can certainly get unlucky with the upgrades, but we already have headshot maxed out in terms of its damage output, so that's great. Get a teleporter. Turns out that wards are kind of less important now, honestly. Okay. Different attack triggers. Headshot, we heal. We actually heal quite a lot, it's nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Sorry. Oh, no, that feels... I mean, it feels alright for me, but... Oh, that sure sucks for you. I've been killing this puck repeatedly, which feels kind of mean. Oh, there are also new kind of early death protection mechanics where it's no longer based on an individual player, but instead, like, it's not about like one player killing you repeatedly, but it's instead if you die just in general repeatedly, then you get a general protection effect. But the core idea is more or less exactly the same. Ugh. Yeah. Well, that's gonna happen. Time to get the Fuser Blade, I think. And we like the Fuser Blade, of course. It is agility. We like agility, of course, because our build will later scale with it. Not quite yet, but eventually. It's not enough, is it? Oh, there's a puck too. Why are you going for me? He's right there. Alright, I need to attack something. Oh no. Nice duel. Uh-huh. Okay, got the puck. There are no enemies near you, you gain agility. Can we get this? Oh, not quite. I gotta go. Alright, we're fine. Man, that was a sequence right there, wasn't it? Oh, there was sure a lot happening. But, hey, we made it through. We're fine. Ultimate, a very long cast point, keep that in mind. It's not exactly the most usable ability. So, nice 20% more agility, and we heal if there are no enemies in a certain radius around us. So we like a Zudo Drow Ranger. Oh, we're actually exactly Drow Ranger. Just put that together. That's like exactly Drow Ranger's ultimate, isn't it? Well, will you look at that? That's gonna be awkward once Drow Ranger gets implemented. Hello. It's not enough? It is enough! Oh, I'm hunted. Oh, that's gonna be fun, isn't it? Alright, get another Dispel! We care about Dispels. Let's get some more Dispels. Very good.
Structures fortified.
Alright, zoom, zoom, zoom. Managed to kill the main, which is good. So, we are number 1 in net worth. Being number 1 in net worth has always been, I think, a pretty dominant position, right? But it's even more significantly so now. Because now, if you're leading in net worth, you will be guaranteed to go into the duel. And because you're the strongest, you're probably gonna beat whoever you are up, right? That makes sense. Do we get Butterfly? It's not even good here. It's probably not good, right? Hello. Yeah, I mean, I'm hunted. They're gonna run away from me. Ooh, there was somebody actually chasing me right now. That's fine. The Cleansing Blade removed? It's just a Disperser now. It's been rebranded as Dota added their own version of it. So we have the Disperser now instead of the Cleansing Blade. Is Butterfly good? I mean, Alchemist is going to be doing some right-clicking. I think it's fine. It's just like some pretty strong, serious power. Zeus is actually a right-click build. It'll be fine. Turn Tiff would be some sort of BKB situation, but I'm not really vibing with that. Ooh, okay. I don't... Oh, okay. Careful. Careful, friends. I've got range. And I've got flying vision because I'm hunted. You haven't been attacked. You gain extra attack speed. That's pretty great, isn't it? Yeah, this build can do some serious damage. But, like, again, we actually got quite lucky in this game just because of the really nice selection of blues. But hey, sometimes you get that. I mean, to be honest, we're gonna eventually get our blues anyway, right? It's just we got them so early, so we're really strong right now. Yeah, Crystal Maiden is actually also a right-click build, right? She's playing E. So yeah. Butterfly actually, now that I think about it, I think I like it more and more. I think I like it more and more. So after this, we're gonna be going into a duel. We'll see who we're going up against. Duel doesn't happen right away, by the way. It replaces the next creep wave. So there's some time left. We're fighting Alchemist. Interesting. Fun. Maybe. Hey, Starkey! Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. What do we buy? What's a good item here? I'm so sorry. Okay. When your health drops below 30%, you apply a normal dispel and gain a shield for 3 seconds, and the shield is 20% of your maximum health. Yeah, poor Puck is not having a good time. We will get the headshot active cooldown reduced. I think a Skadi makes a lot of sense. I think a Satanic also makes a lot of sense. I will take you that down, and then we've got the... Is this mine, by the way? It is mine. Yeah, I thought so. Because, like, when would you have had a chance to get one of these? Hello. Be careful. So this is what you can do if you're ahead, right? Like, if you have a lead, then you can just kind of snowball this lead. Oh, this right here is our movement speed giving thing. Right, but if you have a lead, you can snowball this lead and just kind of bully people pretty hard. Hello. Nice try. And now, in a second, I'm going to go ahead and go into a fight against the Alchemist, who is the second strongest player on the map. So it is actually slightly intimidating. If somebody can take us down, it's going to be the Alchemist. That's not true. It's the Crystal Maiden. But still, Alchemist is definitely somebody we should respect at least a little bit. What you got going on? Oh, nothing. Okay, never mind. We'll be fine. Have you figured out which one is real yet? Oh, you did. That's fine. So, Alchemist goes down. We get a full kill reward, right? That's really important to keep in mind here. This is not in any way reduced. This is not in any way weakened. We get the full reward for the kill. So that means we get gold, we get the epic, and then I get a base disabler. And this is now the only way to get base disablers. Alright, Satanic. But of course, I am really far ahead, and I just killed the second highest net worth hero on the map. What does that mean for our opponents? Well, it means they are about to have a really bad time. Because now I can just walk in here, pick out a player that is behind, it doesn't really matter who it is, and now, what are they gonna do about it? Alright, like... This Puck is somehow gonna have to kill us? I mean, let's be honest, that doesn't look very likely. And down he goes. But again, I get a pretty early base disabler here. I get it just sort of for free. The first version of this actually had the base disablers buffed as well, where they... Hello. Nice. Oh, no? No, okay, good, we got it. I was worried somebody was gonna come in here and annoy you. annoy us and take this. Oh, wait, wait, wait. What are you guys doing? Friends, we've got other things to do.
Is under attack.
So now I'm gonna kill the puck, right? And because I've killed the puck, I get even more of a lead. You can see my lead is now nearly 10,000 gold. I can get this. I get movement speed and evasion for agility. I will now... wow, I don't even really have anything to buy. And this took me about the time needed to get ready for the next duel. And now I need to duel somebody again, right? Because I get pushed into the next duel just because I have a pretty massive lead. So against the Crystal Main, we'll buy a BKB. And we haven't even gotten to the second, or like to the tier 2 patrols yet. You get the rewards you get from killing the creep wave if you run in a duel. Yeah, you get some gold just for participating in the duel. And if you win, you get the white orb. If you lose, you don't. So, you know. You sort of get it, but not entirely. Alright.
Structures
I
fortified.
need to actually rearrange my items a little bit. BKB's in the stash. I know. I don't need it right now. Don't worry. Right now, I would rather have the boots. I'll swap it in once we get to the actual fight. We won't need boots once we're in the fight, but at the moment, I think boots are fine. And BKB isn't exactly, you know, the most useful item for farming. So I'll take this down. From my experience with these new mechanics, what it has led to is very one-sided games, where the people that are ahead just continue becoming further and further ahead. I have too many active items. Alright, hello. And then so I'm gonna kill her now. Nice. And because I've killed the second net worth hero, second level net worth hero again, I can now take my base disabler and just carry it into the next base. Right? Seems like that's probably gonna be the Zeus. Alright, we'll see if he can do anything about this. I sort of doubt it. Alright, that's fine. We'll just take the base then. And we'll just kind of take this. But you see what I mean, where it's like, it's just so incredibly difficult to actually fight into this now. Right, there goes you. No buyback on this guy because he was forced to use it earlier. I can now just go ahead and buy Aghanim Scepter. I am so incredibly far ahead. Like, my lead just continues building and building and building. Alright, I have a ton of epics. I'm gonna get another one right here. Purple orb in arena? Was there purple orb in the arena? Okay, we'll refresh this. I don't really like any of these. Here, let's get the secondary empowers. Oh no, it doesn't really matter. Which arena was I in? The other one? Was I in the other arena? Nothing there, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think I was in the Radiant arena, right? And then we've got a tier 2 patrol reward here. But like, honestly, the tier 2 patrol just doesn't really matter. Like, there's nothing in there that's all that valuable. Like the, you know, the one thing we always really cared about were base disablers, and now these don't really exist anymore. We have this now, the Necronomicon, which we can use to apply pressure on somebody's base while we push. But it's honestly a little sketch. It's not exactly the most useful thing. Alright, we'll take you guys down, and then you say there's something around here? Oh, there it is. Wow, that's annoying that that can drop in the arena. That is annoying. So we'll sell the boots, and now I can buy my Essence of Speed. We have got Aghanim's. This is just a fun little extra stun. Take you guys down. Oh. Yeah, you guys can handle it, right? So, movement speed. And now we would be in a duel again. Because we're top net worth. And this is a mechanic that is meant to make it so that you can end the game a bit faster. We will get this. It'll just make us deal some extra damage at the end of the duel. Okay. Hello. How are you doing? Or at the end of the... after the assassinate. So we've killed Alchemist now. I could try to go and knock him out, I guess. I can also just wait for the duel and then get myself a base disabler and then knock him out from there. Right, and I will get a ton of money for just winning the duel fight again. Which will continue building my lead. You may also notice that these patrols aren't really being contested anymore because what's the point, really? Like, you can't high roll into a super useful item. So we'll come over here. So if I'm honest, I don't particularly like these mechanics. I think you can probably tell. I find them silly. It's the kind of thing where it's just like, did this mode really need like a win more mechanic? A mechanic that explicitly exists just to kind of let whoever's lead even more. Mm-hmm. Alright, there you go. We'll get another vision thing. Get a protection thing for what it's worth. And what's this? Mindbreaker or Ninja Gear? I think Mindbreaker is better. And then if I haven't been attacked, I get a bonus. So we got 20 seconds. I will buy probably an epic right now. Assassinate can no longer be dodged. No, I'll get the bonuses from the white orbs. And I'll get my Aghanim's shard as well. So now we just need to win the fight against the Alchemist. It should be fine. And that's it. So Alchemist goes down. Gives me my white orb. I get some more agility. And I've got a base disabler. And now I can do, I guess, a new thing. Right, I can do these two. And I can come in here. Necroborg. Base disabler. Start pushing. And we already know we are much stronger than the Alchemist. We've killed him repeatedly. Right? He's never had a chance against us, really. Is he not even gonna bother? Alright, I think the Alchemist has given up. But the thing is, like, we know that we are stronger because of the duel. So it's just a matter of cleaning up the game, really. Like, it's just... He doesn't really have any agency here. So I can just come in and take this down. And you may notice that we are now following a very formulaic game plan, right? We just do exactly what Zeno tells us to do. Like, there's very little freedom in how you play the game anymore. You just follow the game plan as it's given, really. Alright, so I like our item set against the Crystal Maiden. So I think the only thing that we do is we farm up a Moon Shard and then we're done. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I guess here you go with these mechanics. I find them baffling, honestly. I don't know how else to say it. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be mean. You know, like, I respect Zeno a lot. I respect the work he does. I think he's a smart dude. But this right here, to me, is just like a big mess. Where it's just like, even the core intention, I don't really see the point of it. Like, honestly, if the good players complain about, you know, being beaten because the people that are behind are beating up on them, right? It's a free-for-all game. Like, yeah. If you don't want to have anybody else influence the situation, then play a one-on-one game? Or like Dota, like where you only have one opposing team, right? Like, I don't know, that just feels like an odd complaint to me that I don't really feel like I fully understand. Alright. Okay, so we gotta go in quickly. She tried. Yeah, we're a tad little bit more powerful. We're just a tad little bit more powerful. Oh, we're rooted. How rude. And then we'll go ahead and summon the solution again, and there we go. Oh, the game crashes right now at the end. It's not a draw. It crashes when you win. The end screen crashes the game right now. Chat is gonna tell me it's a draw. Nobody could have known who would have won this game. There was no way to know. Anyway, so that's the big new patch, right? I'll leave it up to you to decide how you feel about it. You know, I'm interested in your opinion, to be honest. But I've been playing it for the past 6 hours, as I already said. And honestly, that's why I've been having such a hard time getting recordings, because the games are just kind of boring. Like, it's just always a stomp. It's just always a stomp. Every single game is a stomp. It's just whoever's ahead can just easily close out the lobby because they're given everything they need, handpicked for them, and there's really no way to play around it. Like before with the patrols, also Surfonso, thanks for the Twitch Prime. But before with the patrols, right, you can kind of sneak in and maybe try and steal one while they're doing something else, right? You can like try and do your best to like maybe get your hands on one of those books and use those to either defend or to you know, be aggressive or something. But now, because also with the earlier bounty runes, the game scales much quicker. But now you just, what are you gonna do if you're behind? You don't even get the opportunity at the base disabler because you're not in the duel. The last 2 places don't get into a duel. They aren't fighting each other. So if you are, you know, if you're behind, what do you do? You can try and take the patrol and then hope you get like a base protection thing, but like we know that a base disabler beats a base protection thing. That's a known factor. So I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.